Greetings, YouTube. My name is Tim Christopher Eisenhorn Overlook, and welcome to my channel. Wow, I actually got tongue-tied saying my own name. Today is Friday, August 28th, 2020, 11:15 p.m. In my last update video, I talked about, which was, my last update video wasn't that long ago. It was probably about a little over a week ago, maybe exactly a week by now. But I talked about how I given up on the Tomb Raider games, at least the the Crystal Dynamics trilogy. I completed Legend. Anniversary frustrated me. I tried. I gave up on I think the first or last, the first or second to last dungeon. I gave up on. I know because I was following a walkthrough on YouTube, and I also gave up on Angel of Darkness, which kind of sucks because I dropped $20 excuse me, on both of the game's expansions. Little did I know I would give up before even attempting the expansions. I hate when I buy DLC for a game that I want to let's play, and then I let's play the game, and then I end up not liking it or not being able to complete it, and also not being able to complete the DLC. But oh well. I will probably still let's play. At the time, I got frustrated and I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't want to do any more Tomb Raider games. I'll just upload the one I have. But after thinking about it, I'm thinking I'll just let's play the two newer Tomb Raider games. Because Rise of Tomb Raider, I also dropped $20 or $10 on each of that game's DLCs or expansions or whatever. So I gave up on that, which saddened me a little bit, but made me feel good because a lot of these games I have on my Let's Play list, aside from shooters, like regular first and third person shooters, a lot of these games I have on my list, I don't even know if I can even complete them or not. So as I'm playing it, well, a lot of games I have on my Let's Play list, they're games that I don't normally do, like flight games. I play them, I like them, but me being a collector, I haven't really played most of what I have. So I have my shooters, which I'm confident with. I know I can do a good amount of those games. Maybe just about maybe like 98% of the shooters I have I can do. The shooters that are on my list. Then I have other stuff that I'm not really sure of, like flight sims and the Tomb Raider games and stuff like that. Those are what I call my Let's Play roadblocks, because I want to do them, because I love shooters, so I don't want to do just what I know, first person, third person. I want to try and do some vehicle shooters. Tomb Raider, which I consider, I thought it was a vertical shooter, but I was wrong. It's more like it's a platformer. I mean, there is some shooting every now and then, like from vertical angles or whatever, but it's just platforming for the most part. But yeah, so whenever I fail to let's play something I don't normally do, I get kind of down, but I also get I also feel better or relieved, because now I know, like now I have an idea of what I can do. Like each failure or each Let's Play that I cancel, it's just, you know, narrowing my Let's Play list, even more and more and more, to the point where there are games I know I can do. Because I don't know if I can do all these flight games on my list. I don't know if I can do all the Tomb Raider games. I don't know. I mean, I know now about the trilogy. I completed Legend, and that was it. So I was kind of down about that, but I was also kind of relieved. Down mainly because I wanted to add more numbers to my, more completed Let's Plays to my channel. And I can't do that. Well, I can't add those games, and that's okay. I still have at least 100 or more. Just probably about 200 regular shooters just waiting to be Let's Play. Just waiting in the rafters, just waiting for me to Let's Play them. And so after I failed the Tomb Raider games, after I'd given up on those, I was like, all right, let's go back to just first person shooting and Call of Duty 3. Then I was struck again by the bug of inspiration, and I was like, well, like I said, with me canceling the Tomb Raider games, it made things really clear. Like I was like, okay, that's out the way. Now I'm gonna just get back to what I know, what I'm more confident with. And the only thing I had left were my flight sims. And as I was playing Call of Duty 3, I was like, well, why don't I just Let's Play all of my flight sims, or attempt to Let's Play all the games I have, and just get it out the way. Hang on a second. And that's what I did. I put Call of Duty on hold, and that's where I am now. Now, I had attempted a while ago to do flight sim games, but it was back when my list was just, my list was bigger than it is now, my Let's Play list. And I was just giving up. I got frustrated way too easily. I tried Lethal Skies, that didn't work. I tried Ace Combat 4, that didn't work. Well, I tried the trilogy, that didn't work. And I was like, well, now that my list is shorter, I should just take all the flight sim games I have that I want to Let's Play, and just, go into it with the attitude of, just go into it with the attitude of, I'm not going to stop Let's Playing these games. And so, well, I'm not going to stop Let's Playing this list of games until most, if not all of them, are Let's Played. And that's the mindset I didn't have the last time, because, like I said, I had so many other games, like so many other lists of games that I was, just stuff that I wanted to Let's Play. But as I've given up on more and more Let's Plays and shortened my list a little bit, now my mindset is a little different. So I really tried with the Ace Combat games. I was actually able to clear Part 4, because Part 4 I had given up on in the past. I came back to it, tried a little bit, got frustrated, kept on trying, and what do you know? I beat the game. The final mission though was it was annoying, but once I learned what to do and how to do it, it wasn't too bad. I tried Ace Combat 5, which I ended up enjoying way more than Part 4. It's just there's a lot of, I read online somewhere where they said Ace Combat 5 has a lot of filler missions, and I kind of agree. I think I agree with that. I mean, there were times when I was playing it and I was like, what am I doing? What's the point of this mission? I mean, I hate to say that. I know the point of the missions, but I'm like, is this mission necessary? Is this mission necessary? Because yeah, there was some missions in the game where I mean, it just felt like exhilarating, like just I was having fun, like a lot of fun, just you know, whatever. Then yeah, some missions where it's just a little more slower paced or filler or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're still good. They're not bad. I'm just not good enough to beat them. So I gave up on Ace Combat 5 around I think mission 6 or 7, which is a shame because I bought strategy guides for all the Ace Combat games on PS2, but with 5, I just couldn't. The mission I actually gave up on, it wasn't that it was hard. It was just it was a long mission. You got to fly. You had to fly around for like 10 or 15 minutes without getting shot down, shooting enemies. Then once that's done, you have to do something else. When I was playing it, I kept flying out of the combat zone a few times, and that sucked because like I'd be playing the mission and I'd be like at like the 11 or 12 minute mark because you got to play it for a certain amount of time, and then another event will trigger, and then you have to play that portion and complete it, and then the mission's done, finished. And I kept making it to like the 11th or 12th mark, good health, a decent amount of ammo, and then I accidentally just fly out of the combat zone. Mission failed. You gotta restart. I've done that mission. I've attempted that mission at least 7 times. And it's not that the mission is hard. It's not really hard. It's just sort of lengthy. So I ended up giving up on that game. I didn't want to give up. Well, I did want to give up because I gave up, but I didn't want to have to give up on it or feel like I had to give up on it. But ultimately, that's what ended up happening. So I kind of got frustrated with the Ace Combat games, and I decided, let me try Lethal Skies. That's another game that I attempted to Let's Play a while ago, and I actually made it further in my Let's Play of Lethal Skies than I did in my previous attempt, or in my first attempt of trying to Let's Play that game. I made it to like mission 4 or 5, and just got frustrated, and I gave up on it. And I tried Lethal Skies 2. Same thing, really. And I wanted to have the mindset of just, you know what, I'm not going to stop Let's Playing these games until I do it. But that lasted for like a day or two, because some of these games, they're so annoying, and some of these games I'm just not good enough or not really willing to invest the amount of time that's required into learning these games and just whatever. So I decided, all right, let me give Ace Combat another try. But I'm not playing 5. I want to try Belkin, because I heard that Belkin, there isn't many filler missions, whatever, and Belkin is shorter than Ace Combat 5, from what I've heard and read online. And yeah, I'm at like sort of a crossroads, or not crossroads. I don't know, I'm just frustrated because there's a whole bunch of flight games I have on my list that I'm sure I can beat. I'm sure of it. And the reason I get so hung up and so, distraught or discouraged when I'm giving up on let's plays of the other games, of the Ace Combat games, is because I don't want to just let's play the easy games or the games that I think I can beat. I feel like if I'm going to let's play, if I'm going to be doing flight sims, I need to have at least a few Ace Combat games in there, if not all of them. Well, all of them from the 6th and the 7th gen, not the PS1 games. No. And so, yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to just do what I'm comfortable with. I do. It's just games that I want to get comfortable with, require way more of a time investment than I'm willing to give. So I had Ace Combat, the 3 Ace Combat 4, 5 in Belkin, and Lethal Skies. And then after that, everything else, I was like, I think I can handle this. I think I can do this right here. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Right now, I only have one more game. I have one more game, and that's Ace Combat Belkin. If that doesn't work out, then from here on out, there's going to be stuff that I know I can, stuff that I'm pretty confident I can run through. And yeah, I also want to do vehicle games or flight sims because I want to try and be, I don't know, I want to have more flight sim let's plays than anyone on YouTube, than any let's player. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there, but I spend a hefty amount of time on YouTube, and I haven't found a lot of people. I found a channel called Vehicle Games, but he only has like 8 or 9 let's plays. And with me, like, even see, here's the juicy part. With the games that with the flight sim games that I've given up on, there's about, let's see, 3 Ace Combat games, 2 Lethal Skies games, that's 5, Dropship, that's 6. I probably won't be able to do Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek Shattered Universe, so that's 8. So even with those games, Top Gun, I probably won't be able to do Top Gun either. I tried it a few times for the PS2, and I really wanted to have Top Gun Let's Play on my channel for the PS2 and Top Gun for 360, but oh well. But even with the games that I've canceled, I still stand to have, if I can do it, almost 40 flight sim games on my channel. Like, let's complete it. I think if I'm just going off of what I'm comfortable with, and that's still quite a bit. Who was this? Pardon the interruption, or don't. So yeah, even with the stuff that I've canceled, I still stand to have at least 40 Let's Plays on my channel. 40 flight sim games, at least. I don't know yet because I haven't done them yet, but unlike the games I've canceled, these particular Let's Plays or games, I'm more confident with these games than I am with the other games. Let me just do a quick count real quick. There's 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19, 21. So about 35 or 36, I think. I think so. Maybe 38 because I have a few games that aren't flight games, but I still want to add them in there. Like the Spy Hunter games. Part 2, I gave up. I gave up on that game. I could probably do. You know what? Scrap it. I may do. I'll do one or the other. I'll do either part. I'll either do the first Spy Hunter, or I'll do the last one for PS2. And then after that, I may do Sub Rebellion. Just so I can get closer. That closer to 40. I'll do Snoopy versus the Red Baron as well. I'll try to. And let's see, Crimson Skies, Ace, Air Force Delta Storm, Air Force Delta Strike, Robotech Battlecry, Fireblade, Army Men Air Attack 2, Rebel Raiders, Heatseeker, Heroes of the Pacific, Secret Weapons over Normandy, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, and Star Wars Starfighter, Battle Engine Aquila, Star Fox Assault, Star Wars Rogue Leader, and Star Wars Rebel Strike. And then excuse me, Project Sophie, that's a weird word. And then there's Jane's Advanced Strike Fighters, IL-2 Sturmovik, Birds of Prey, Top Gun, Over G Fighters, Birds of Steel, Ace Combat Assault Horizon, Air Conflicts Vietnam, Air Conflicts Secret Wars, Damage Inc., Blazing Angels. I have this game for the Xbox and Xbox 360. I'm doing the Xbox 360 version for the achievements and stuff. Blazing Angels 2, Ace Combat 6, Iron Man. But it's not really a flight sim, I know, but I still want to have it in it. And Iron Man Part 2. And that's it. So that's about. So that's about 35 or 36 out of all the 360 games I just named. I think I could do most of them. Project Sylphied. I don't know about that game. I don't know about that one, but maybe. Oh, wait a second. There's Jaeger. I'm gonna be let's playing. Gunmetal. I'll be let's playing. Mech Assault 1 and 2 for the original Xbox. So almost 40. Star Trek Legacy. I'll be attempting that game as well as Star Trek Encounters for the PS2. And I've kind of given myself sort of a deadline. I was like, I want to try up to at least December and see where I'm at. Even if I'm not finished, I'm gonna keep on playing. Because even though I've canceled some Let's Plays, now I'm not gonna stop until I've completed this list. And once I've got this out of the way, then I can just continue on with shooters, stuff that I know I can do, and that's how it'll be from now on, from then on, until I stop Let's Playing. Wait a second. I didn't mention Hawks. Tom Clancy Hawks, whatever you want to call it, 1 and 2. So I can add those as well. So let me do another count real quick. Let's just see. I'm going to count one more time. Snoopy. Legacy 2. And then we have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, because I plan on knowing battle stations Midway and Pacific. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30, 31. Okay. I'm up to 40 now. So let's just say 38 to be safe, because I don't know what I can actually complete and what I can't complete. But let's say at least 38. That'd be nice. That'd be nice for me because, like I said, when I first started the channel, I wanted to do stuff that no one ever did before. But well, not that no one ever did before. I wanted to have mainly just not original, but I wanted to Let's Play games that YouTube didn't already have Let's Plays or walkthroughs for on YouTube. That didn't work out so well. It kind of bummed me out, but I was like, screw it. You know, like, my thing is shooters anyway, so let's do shooters. Because my plan was to do shooters at first. Find a way to get a capture card, whatever. Do shooters. That's what I love. That's what I have. Even though I have, games, adventure games, role-playing games, shooters wasn't my main thing. But then I watched some collection videos on YouTube, and I was like, well, I noticed I have 1 or 2 games that other people don't have in their PS2 collection. So let's try doing games that no one's done before. I tried that. That worked for like, not games no one's done before, but games that YouTube didn't have Let's Plays for at that current time. And I tried that. It lasted for like 6 or 7 Let's Plays. Then it drove me crazy, and I was like, you know what? Let's do PS2 games. But ever since then, I always wanted to try and do something. Like whenever I got a chance, I wanted to try and do or Let's Play a game that hasn't been Let's Played or whatever. But now with my vehicle games, I'm thinking maybe for a brief moment I could have the most vehicle shooters or flight sims or whatever you want to call it, aerial combat games, whatever you want to call it. maybe I can have the most of those on my channel or on YouTube. But like I said, I'm sure there's someone out there that has more. But either way, it doesn't matter. I want to talk about Ace Combat 4 for a second. That game just. I don't see what you guys like about that game. I mean, I only say that because of the scoring. The score. Like, why is there a score? Can I just have regular objectives? I mean, the game is fun, extremely like exhilarating and whatever. I'm playing these games with a lot of these flight sims with the music. Not because I really want to or anything like that, but there isn't much really going on in a flight sim game. At least audio wise, just I don't want to play without the music. I'd rather just leave the music on. Whereas in a shooter, there's other stuff to worry about or to focus on, like wind and and shooting and footsteps and stuff like that. For my flight sims, I'll probably just leave the music on for all of them. And I liked a lot of the music in Ace Combat 4. I didn't like it as in it fit the game nice. I liked it, just in general. It was pretty good music. For some reason, a lot of flight sim games and a lot of naval games like Naval Ops Warship Gunner, Warship Gunner 2, Naval Ops Commander, have pretty good music. And yeah, so I enjoy the music, but the scoring I did not like. I did not like, and I can say after finally playing it, because the talk around the town for the longest time is that like Ace Combat is the best flight sim game, for this generation, for the sixth generation. And for a while I was like, I don't know about that. I mean, it's probably up there, but I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon just yet and just say that because I have just about all of the flight sim or flight action games for this generation, for the sixth generation. It isn't the best, not in my mind. Not in my mind. It just isn't. Now, the feel, like, it's hard to explain, but like the feel, like as you're flying and just, and I don't mean controls, just like the way it looks and the way it feels. Like, it probably has the best feel because it's hard to explain, but like playing it and just looking at what's going on, hearing what's going on, hearing the music. Again, I, I don't believe in music in games. Really, I don't think it actually belongs. But like, I'm just enjoying the music as whatever, just on a regular music and music appreciation, music fan or whatever you want to call it. Well, like they have a certain feel that a lot of, or that games that I played so far doesn't have. Like Lethal Skies didn't have that right there, but I like Lethal Skies gameplay more. I liked that more. It had a way different feel. I think for Lethal Skies, the gameplay made it feel good. But it's frustrating. So yeah, the Ace Combat games, they have a certain feel to them, and I'm guessing it's by Namco in there. I believe they're Japanese or something. So they really capture something there. But like, I love the feel of the games, and I liked Ace Combat 5, and I was excited because I was like, I just beat part 4, and I was thinking like, as long as it doesn't have scoring, I'm good. I thought that, you know, get rid of the scores or whatever, and maybe I'll do okay. And part 5, there's no scoring, but some of the missions is still sort of, ragged on my nerves. Like, just really nagged at me. So that's a shame. But I want to try Ace Combat Belkin. That's what you see right now. But I'll try that later on. And if that doesn't work out, then I'm a free man. Like I'm whether whether it does or does not work out. After that, every let's play after that, just about, I'm sort of confident I can do okay. I'm thinking I got it from here after Ace Combat 0, and yeah, that's about it. But I'm thinking I'll be done before December. I'll be done before December. I'm thinking maybe by November or something, I should be finished with a lot of these games with a lot of these fight sim games. Especially now the hard ones, or the ones I consider quote unquote annoying or hard. Once they're out of the way, I mean, it should be pretty decent from there, pretty smooth sailing. Not smooth sailing, but not as rough as it's been. So I know this has probably been a lengthy video, but oh well. And yep. Until next time, this is Inquisitor Optimum Overlips signing out, saying take care, be safe, try to protect yourself during this time of a pandemic, in quotes. So try to keep yourself safe from the virus that's going around. And I will see you guys for my next Let's Play, or Let's Play attempt, or whatever. Take care.